falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Another silent saga. Alright, why don't you go ahead and tell us the story? Oh, at least we get the Konami sound.
Oh, nice.
Journey back to 1897 and the Transylvania countryside of Romagna. It was a time of fear and dread for the simple people of this European country. They lived under the dark rule of Count Dracula for many years. He was skipped a line. He was a ruthless warrior when he was alive, but he was even more terrifying in death. For you see, Dracula is king of the vampires. But even one as powerful as Dracula has enemies. From the early 16th century, the Belmonts, including Trevor, Christopher, and the legendary Simon, had been fighting Dracula and his minions throughout Europe. Finally, in 1897, Quincy Morris, a descendant of the House of Belmont, overcame great odds to defeat Dracula and sent him to his eternal grave. Unfortunately, since... Who named this guy? Quincy was so badly beaten in his battle with the Count, he lost his own life moments after plunging a stake into Dracula's chest. Quincy's legacy was continued, however. His son, John Morris, and John's childhood friend, Eric Alucard, had witnessed the Quincy-Dracula showdown from the shadows. That scene changed their lives forever. As they grew older, they swore to rid the planet of the evil creatures of the underworld. How long is this? Okay, I'm not doing this accent for 5 pages.
No, you must. You've started. You gotta finish it. Suffer! Suffer!
I do this for you, kids. 20 years later, Elizabeth Bartley. The name conjures up images of a regal countess who, in the year 1421, was found kneeling over the body of a dead young man. 1897 back to 1421. Pick an era. He had 2 puncture marks in his neck. She was tried as a vampire and found guilty. Her sentence was too gruesome to mention in these pages. What is important is that she was indeed guilty, and not only was she a vampire, she was the niece of Count Dracula. Now in the ruins of a mysterious castle in Transylvania, an amateur witch by the name of Drolta Tzunis. What? Drolta Tzunis dabbles in arcane... Tzuentes.
Okay.
Drolta Tzunis dabbles in arcane magic. She casts a spell, which inadvertently brings Elizabeth Bartley back to the... Okay, this is a stretch even for Castlevania.
No.
She accidentally a vampire.
Yeah, it's still not.
Now that she has returned, Bartley is bent toward one goal, reviving her dead uncle, Count Dracula. In a twist of fate, Morris and Alucard have been drawn towards the ominous castle. Their task is simple: defeat Bartley before she can complete her macabre objective. Completing their task, however, will involve many perilous encounters and life-or-death acts of bravado. Is your heart strong enough for this challenge?
Nope. Alright, go back. Tell me spell the name of John Morris's friend.
Oh,
right here. Eric Alucard.
Yeah, Eric Alucard. L-E-C-A-R-D-E.
Yeah. It's just the fact that it's... Like, John Morris, whatever, stupid name, but he's a Belmont. And then Eric Alucard, well, what other name do we have that's got a Alucard in it? Oh, that's Alucard.
No,
Oh!
this is Alucard. Completely different.
Yeah, and look at this. His name is the Alucard Spear. Definitely not. Alright, who do we go as? John Morris or Eric Lucard?
I'm gonna say Eric Alucard just so I don't have to remember that Quincy Morris exists.
Alright, so this is one of the few Castlevanias that I haven't played. Ruins of the Castle Dracula in Romania. Yeah!
Wait a second, he was blonde in that.
Yep,
cutscene
I agree.
Picture. Looking for an early wall chicken. Okay, apparently he's a pole vaulter.
Yep.
But why is he a pole vaulter?
To get higher. Now, curious, can we walk back out? No. Alright, so it is a traditional one.
Remember, only the good guys go left to right. If you try going right to left, you have become the very thing you fight.
Please tell me it doesn't say that in there. Alright. They make it real difficult going upstairs, which they always did. Okay, figured out that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's too many enemies. Too many enemies from both directions. I don't like it.
Okay, so their controls page is controlling the horror.
Controlling the horror?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so right now, this is just every single Castlevania game starts out the exact same way here. And we're gonna go down, see water. Yep. Called it. Fight these things, whatever they're called. Oh, that's nice. Ah! Quit spitting at me. Alright.
Okay, so you've already figured out the mega jump.
Yeah.
When you're on your way back down, you can actually choose a direction to fall in, but you're locked into it once you start.
I don't quite understand.
To jump 3 times higher than a regular jump, hold the D button down to build up jumping strength, then press the B button. You will remain invincible while moving upwards and can injure an enemy by touching it. You can descend facing left or right by pressing the D button in the desired direction, but once you've chosen a direction, it cannot be changed.
Ow. Well, I tried to dodge that. Ta-da! I win!
Yay! You beat the Castlevania.
I beat the Castlevania! I give you full
Have you
health.
figured out the spinning lance yet?
No.
Moving the D button left and right quickly after pressing the attack button will cause Eric to spin his lance. As long as you keep moving the D button,
Okay.
it can serve as kind of a shield.
Same as the, I'm dead. I never got any health from defeating the boss or whatever. That's the same with, the way the whip usually works.
Okay.
You can... Once the whip's all the way out, you can usually, do a thing where you, like, play around with the end of the whip and...
Oh, here are some ghoulish items in this game, like candles and coat of arms and bag of kreutzers and mutton chops, not chicken.
Aha! I got some meat.
You got wall chicken.
Yeah. I did.
Ah, here are some terrors that await you in this game, like death. Vampire bat. Skeledragon.
I'm
Raven.
dead. I'm dead to a Skeledragon.
Medusa's head. Flaming skull. And Drolta's Mechanite.
Alright, I don't know that one, but all the other ones are kind of basic.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
I've played a lot of Castlevanias at this point.
I feel like a Mecha Knight is kind of unusual for a game that happens in 1897.
Yeah, well, no, because canonically, Dracula has a greater knowledge of science than us.
Yes, Dracula does. Drolta the Witch, not so much.
I mean, this is, his castle.
Yeah, but the name is Drolta's Mechanite.
Oh, well. I got nothing to say about that. Finally beat those guys!
You think the shield spin would block those? Or the spear spin?
Maybe? Aha! Huzzah! Excelsior! I will win. Ow. He had a shield, that's not fair.
Enemies aren't allowed to block attacks.
Well, I am bad. That would have been nice earlier, because that was a shield that gets rid of... Ah! What the frick? Rude. Shield that just deletes everything. Alright, what's this?
Yeah, Mirror of Truth. Touch it to destroy or inflict damage on all enemies on screen. That looks like a giant skeleton. Correction. 2 giant skeletons.
Yeah, they're just background art. Ah! No throwing your head at me. Getting lots of little crystals, but that's it. Oh shit. Game over.
It seems that a red jewel is worth one jewel.
Yeah. Correct. I gathered that much. Shit. Alright. The blue one seems to be equal, like, 5-ish.
Yep, blue's 5. And, yeah, the jewels are hearts from previous games.
Yeah.
You use them to power your special.
Yeah. Thank you for telling the unlearned masses. I had already gathered as much. Me as a professional Castlevania player had already, you know, pieced these things together. Alright, time for hell! Run, 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 run! Run up the spine! I got a 1-up! That's nice. No, I don't like bone dragons. Oh shit, he can shoot fire too? There we go, I beat him. I was trying to do the weird fiddly spinny spear thing, but it's not as easy as one might think. Boss?
Honestly, I was expecting you to fall through that staircase.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna be a boss.
Yep.
This looks like a mecha guy.
Maybe? The one here has a spear and a shield, but
This guy...
and axe doesn't seem too far
That's a
out.
spear.
Yeah, it's a spear, but the axe is not a shield.
Oh no, he definitely had a shield. Before I beat it off of him.
Ah.
Well... Ow. Rude. Yeah, you're dead now. Suck it. Now please give me health. Yay! Doo-doo-doo.
Yay!
Okay.
So you just hid under a bench and stabbed his kneecaps until he died.
Correct. Alright, so this
Work.
is presumably the password.
Yep.
What's the winged cross thing?
I don't know the name for it. It's a winged cross thing. Yeah, as you might guess, you use these symbols to...
Yeah, it's an item in the game though. I've picked it up a couple times.
Oh, that would be the coat of arms then.
Okay. And what does it do?
It powers up your whip.
Or in this case, my spear. And my axe!
Actually, I think just the whip. I don't think it does anything for
I
the
have a
spear.
fucking whip. All I have is the spear. it powers up the spear. It powers up your whip.
If you say so.
I'm telling you. Stage 2, we go down to Greece? The Atlantis Shrine in Greece. There's a water level?
Oh, that's
there's-
gonna get disorienting quick.
Yep. There's a Minotaur, so that's cool. I'm dead. What is, your score for this game?
Honestly, as much as I enjoy Metroidvanias, and especially Metroid, I've never really been a fan of Castlevania games in general.
Alright, which ones have you played? Just out of curiosity.
I don't even remember. I've dabbled with probably 4 of them, and just never... the controls never really felt good to me.
Because you can't play the old ones and say you dislike Metroidvanias. Because there's no such thing as an old Metroidvania. They're all modern. Ow. Why does the Minotaur have a glaive? Also, absolute just screw this level.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
It's like someone looked at Ice Climbers and thought to themselves, you know what? What if we put this in a game where it made even less sense?
It's awful. Alright, I made it to the top, finally. Mini-boss? Yep. So far, easy. Oh shit, I gotta do this fast, clearly. There we go. Okay. I hadn't figured out what was going on. And then I saw that the water was rising.
Yeah. Interesting mechanic.
Yeah. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! Walked to the edge of the level. Got it. Just destroyed immediately. Oh shit. No, I gotta kill him again? I don't want to.
I will agree, though, that seems to be pretty standard for Castlevania games, regardless of whether or not they're actually a Metroidvania. Just walk to the edge of a screen, instant death.
Yeah. I would say, the more modern ones, pretty much any Castlevania after, the funny one is good. What Rose and I like. I can't remember its name because my mind sucks. Here we go. I hope. Ow. Okay, cool. Figuring this out. I got one more life. What's your score?
Personally, I'm gonna say 1 4-piece meal out of a whole wall chicken.
Okay. I'm gonna give this. Actually, this is really good as the old Castlevania games go. I'm gonna say this is how many letters are in his name? I'm gonna give it 5 out of 7 letters in the name Alucard that fit. I died. He stomped on me.
Ah, yes. Your one weakness.
Being
Shoes.
my one weakness, a giant frickin' statue stomping on my head. Yeah, good game.
Super ring. 10 gold rings. Pretty straightforward. 1 up. You know what that does. Invincibility looks like a bunch of stars. Water shield. Lets you breathe underwater. And you can...
did a weird thing.
What did you... I missed it.